We're on number 3. It says let triangle ABC be congruent to triangle DEF with point A at 5, 7, B at 12, 9, and C at 12, negative 2. ABC is going to be mapped onto triangle DEF by a series of rigid transformations. So let's stop right there. So if you're taking the EOC, you go to your graph, and you start doing some rough sketches. So you're on the graph paper, the dot paper, you're going to graph. Okay, first we're going to do 5, 7. Since I don't have a graph in front of me, we're just going to do a rough sketch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So A, we would say, is at 5, 7. Next, we have 1 at 12, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we would go up from our 7. 8, 9, 10. So about 2 extra spaces up. And then we have 1 at 12, negative 2. 1, 2. Okay, so let's continue what it says. Considering the first reflection about BC. So the first thing that happens is we reflect over BC. BC is a straight line, as we can see. So this one would be reflect over x equals 12. So we're going to be reflecting over this x equals 12 because they both create a straight line. Then a translation. So we reflect A over BC, then a translation happens. If D is located at the origin, what are the coordinates of E and F? Okay. So I'm going to write that information down too because that's important. So we have triangle A, B, C. It's congruent to triangle D, E, F. Okay, so A needs to reflect over, then it'll be at the origin. So we need to make sure that these two triangles are going to be congruent. So first, let's do a reflection. So we're at point 5, and we're going to go to the point 12. So this will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or I need to count the distance, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a distance of 7 units from this right here all the way over to the reflection line. So if we count 7 over, we need to count 7 more. We're at this is non-calculator section. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like we would be at 5 plus 14, which would be about right about here. We'll call it A prime just for simplicity's sake, which would be at 7 would still be the height, and then we would have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It'd be about 19. Remember, this graph that we have right here was drawn by us. So how did it go from 19.7 to 0, 0? Because it says point D, A, what we just did the first translation to, is going to be congruent to D. Since they're congruent and it's going to be moved to the origin, D, which is at 0, 0. That means we're going to be moving to the left 19, down 7. So our translation rule, because in order for us to get from here to here, we would do left 19, down 7. Still, how do we do this? We would use this equation for our translation. X to y becomes x minus 19 because we're going to the left, and then y minus 7 because we're going down. And we would plug in first 12 and 9. Oops, I shouldn't have done the same color, but that's fine. To that equation. Remember, we can't use a calculator for this. So we have 12 minus 19. It's going to be negative. You can just count up 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. Oops. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's going to be a negative 7 because the negative's bigger. And then the y is 9 minus 7, which would give us 2. So our new point would be about the points negative 7, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 2. So our new point, E, would be right here. I know it's point E because B, what we just translated, is going to be the same as E. Negative 7, 2. Then from here we have point F. Point F is it's going to be congruent to C, so we would do the same thing for C. For C to point E, or F I mean, we would do X to Y becomes X minus 19, Y minus 17. Or 7, I mean, sorry. Always watch it. Down 7. So right here, 12 minus 19, and then negative 2 minus 7. 12 minus 19, again, you could do 19 minus 12. 18, or just count the difference. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And look, we just found an error. That's good. Did we find an error, actually? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. See, because it's the same number, so it has to be negative 7. Then from here, negative 2 and negative 7, they're both negative, so we're adding them. So, spend $2, you spent 7 more, you spent $9. So point F would be at negative 7, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a little, looks not drawn to scale, but so we would put right here negative 7, negative 9. There you go. There you have it.